We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxing Ego Unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live.
Devin Haney is looking pretty skinny, pretty light in a recent leaked photo that leaked online. And I want to break that down like only I know how to. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ego. I've been covering boxing over 10 years, but enough about that. I've put together a side-by-side picture of Devin Haney. Throughout this video, I might switch it up so you guys will understand me, because you gotta feel me. When I do these videos, I don't do them for my health. I do them for you, the viewers. I started this many years ago and we still here. I came from the gutter and I'm still here. Ego Weight Watchers, aka ILL, where I give you a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress picks, especially when they have an upcoming fight. I do not know when Devin Haney will be back in the ring, which to some could be a bit problematic because he fought Ryan in April and it's been Ghost Town, USA. We don't know when he's coming back. At the Joshua Dubois fight, reporters have him on camera. He said he's coming back in December. But guess what? It's about to be Thanksgiving and still no announcement to a fight. In fact, Ryan Garcia, the person he fought, is suspended, and somehow, some way, he has already announced through a suspension a comeback fight. Think about what I'm saying to you people. This is unheard of. The guy who is suspended, who shouldn't be competing, can't compete in the United States because the ABC commission and other people are like, oh, why isn't he just fighting Vegas? Why didn't he just fight in LA? Doesn't work like that. Most of these commissions are going to honor a major city or a major state, their ban in the States. So you have to go to Japan or Saudi Arabia or somewhere else because New York has suspended him until I think it's April 2025. He's not going to be able to get a license in Nevada. And Ryan is too high profile. He's a high profile act. So it's not like Vegas, if he were to try to get with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, like it's too high profile. They're going to know exactly what went on and know that he's suspended. It's not like a small boxer and it flew under the radar and they don't know you're suspended in New York. It's Ryan Garcia, who has 10 million plus fans or whatnot. So yeah, I think it is a bit concerning that guy who is suspended is, not only has he announced his fight, he did a press conference. I made a video talking about the press conference, and he threw a piece of crumpled paper at Ryan Garcia. It was hilarious. I don't know why. He's like, fuck you. It was just watch my video. It's so funny. But anyway, so he announced, Ryan Garcia announced, had a press conference. Golden Boy had something to say and they're like, oh, we don't know if this is going to go on because we're under contract. We'll see. But the preparation, the flyers, the press conference, it looks like they're trying to go forth with this fight. Meanwhile, Devin Haney, we don't know what he's going to do. Now, I already made a video about the Devin Haney weight. He's looking light to me. Most people agreed from what I've seen. Again, excuse me. I'll be so busy. I don't get to read all my comments these days. But Devin, he looked insanely light. And that's why I want to make a follow-up video where I show you Ego Weight Watchers, aka ILL style, that kind of a side-by-side comparison, if you will. So you guys, like I said, I don't want to just say it. I want you to feel me. I want you to feel what I'm saying on the channel and understand where I'm coming from. So, for starters, let's just get the BS out the room. In the first video, Devin looked so scrawny or small. Some people accuse me of photoshopping. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. You sound stupid. If you think that I spend time photoshopping pictures of boxers in a sport that I cover and then trying to convince people that it's a undoctored photo, then you are off your rocker. You're a couple screws loose for sure. You lost your marbles. You've lost the plot, as they say in the UK. I don't have time for that. So let's get that out the way. Some people said I photoshopped the photo and it was a fake photo. I don't got time for all that. Moving on. The thing that's concerning, some people are like, oh, it's an old photo. Disagree. Devin Haney, only recently, it looks like he's trying to grow out a beard. The reason why I know is because his beard, it looks like he's trying to grow out a beard and have it like lined up just like Gervonta Davis. So that's in more recent years, more recent memory that Devin has even had this style. And if you look at the picture where he appears skinnier, you can see that beard thing that he has going on, right? And you look at another picture, the side-by-side picture, he was looking dialed in and in shape, and then now he's looking like he's dropping so much weight. That's why it's concerning to me. I don't care what y'all talking about. To me, that's concerning. For a fighter to be in shape, I know some people are gonna play dumb and act like they don't understand and they can't comprehend why I would be concerned. Oh man, it's a boxer. He's supposed to be in shape. Yeah, of course. I would prefer a fighter to look lean down as opposed to looking like bloated and have a beer belly. Cool. But the thing with Devin Haney particularly, he's had some weight issues. He's had the Ryan fight and he's been met with a lot of criticism. So it is concerning when it looks like your moves are in direct proportion or relation to what the fans are saying. Devin Haney, before the Ryan fight, he seemed like he enjoyed ballooning up in weight in his offseason and not really tripping. Now, all of a sudden, after the Ryan Garcia fight and all that entails, now he's like shredding down to a very lightweight without even having an announced fight. That's concerning, especially when you look at the first picture, he already looked like he was in shape. And then it looks like he's losing even more weight than that. Like he on Ozempic, like, you know what I mean? Like you look at them celebrities and they're like, man, this celebrity lost a lot of weight. It looked like Ozempic level of weight loss. So that's all I'm saying. You shouldn't, I don't believe, here's the thing. I've been online making money for double-digit years, right? This is what I do, content creation, full time. It's been the case, right? The reality is you can't be bothered by what people say in them comment sections. I've heard it all. Praise, hate, in between. Some people who used to praise turn into haters and then reveal their true self. It is what it is. It comes with the territory. I gotta be me and do the best job that I can. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If not, kick rocks, right? So to me, I'm really curious of where Devin's mind is at, because it looks like he's been infiltrated by the comment section and he's like almost trying to, I'll prove them wrong. I'll show them, that kind of spirit. And I guess negativity or, people criticism and talking trash can be a fuel. But to me, hate and like that type of fuel is not good fuel, because to me, it's not sustainable. Yeah, it could motivate you for brief little periods of time. Like I'll show them, but you got to do what's right for you and not be worried about what other people are saying. So I'm just kind of curious as to why Devin looks so light. Like I get it. You're training and you want to come back in a major. And see, this is the other thing is where you don't want to get too dialed in and like burn yourself out and train too much. Like you hear this all the time for the real boxing fans. Overtraining is a real thing, and you don't want to get to an issue where you've been in camp basically for an extended period of time. Like El Rayo said he wasn't, or Robert Garcia said Rayo wasn't coming back this year because he said he had a 5-6 month camp for Pitbull Cruz. So he's like, I got to give my fighter time to rest. So that's what I believe with Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney I told you he should take a year off, and I still believe that. But take a year off and work on your mental. See what you did wrong. Watch the tape. And then, once your mental is as strong as possible, then you start putting the other pieces in play and get back in the physical shape. But I don't think you should try to do too much, especially prematurely when you don't have anything announced, because what's the point? What's the point? And again, this is coming from a person who never did this before. That's why I believe the public and the Ryan Garcia fight and scrutiny has kind of messed with Devin's head, because if you notice the things that ego does, I do the things that I want to do. I don't do it because somebody told me to do it or I was influenced by negative comments. I'm doing what I enjoy. I'm putting out the content that I want to put out, right? So I just believe in being more proactive than reactive. Devin Haney, if this was, an everyday thing for him, like other fighters, some fighters like Terrence Crawford, he's always in shape, right? But he's been like that throughout his whole career. Devin Haney, again, in his offseason, you see him and his face is full, and immediately after the Ryan Garcia fight, he looked like he was gaining a lot of weight. So it just looked like he's almost kind of mentally in no man's land, where I'm kind of curious, to be honest. I'm kind of curious what his mental is at this position, because immediately following the Ryan fight, like he told you in that ESPN live interview, I've never been outmatched like that before. And I knew something was up, but I didn't want to be that guy. So you were looking big in that interview and the Andre Ward interview. And then the fans are like, yo, you're looking big. And then all of a sudden you look like you got in shape. And then you look like you're even lighter than when the other videos came out of you working out and you were in shape. So it just seems like all over the place, if you will. And that's concerning to me. You guys don't have to understand it. I think who he decides to fight next and his next performance will ultimately reveal where he's at, where his head is at, and that kind of thing. But for me, it's really starting to look like the Ryan fight has had pretty much an everlasting effect and a bigger impact on Devin Haney in his career and the trajectory than some people have previously thought would be the case. That initial loss and then it being overturned and then how the public is receiving you, it seems like it's haunting Devin Haney at this point. And he's, credit to him, he's probably trying to figure it out and make his next move his best move. But I don't think you need to do too much. I think you need to do soul searching and get your mental very right and embrace that, and then worry about everything coming back and being physically strong and, that kind of thing. It seems like he's going for the aesthetic of like, oh, people were complaining about my weight. Okay, I'm gonna go hard in the gym. I guess you don't want to burn yourself. You want to burn yourself out. And I know what I'm talking about, because here's the thing. The person Devin Haney fought, he didn't get battered, which is Ryan Garcia. He didn't get devastated. He doesn't have a loss. It was changed to a no contest, no decision. He didn't get dropped. He didn't get badly rocked or anything in the fight. So from that point of view, Ryan Garcia is business as usual. I think when Tank beat Ryan Garcia, that was a letdown for him, because you lost your undefeated record, got dropped in the second round, and got stopped in the fight, and people said you quit. So mentally, that's something he had to bounce back from. With this Devin thing, not really, you know what I mean? Because he wasn't getting ragdolled or battered or anything like that. So the point is, you look at Ryan Garcia and he's fighting this Ampo guy. He looks like maybe he's in okay shape, but he looks kind of big. And then he's going to get in camp and then lose weight to make the contracted weight, etc. That's kind of what you do. But Devin, he went from, it's too all over. He went from, after the Ryan Garcia loss, looking big and looking very fluffy, face looking full, on these interviews, like the ESPN interview and at Crawford Madrimov, he looked real big, to now he looked like he was like getting in shape and is posting a couple, you know, various training montages maybe a little while ago. And the training montages, he was like working out and he looked like he was in proper shape. And people are like, oh, Devin's coming back. This is, you know, this is going to be good. But then it looks like he's pushing beyond that and he's getting lighter, at least from that picture. And again, that's why I did this side by side at the beginning of this video, so you guys can feel what I'm saying. Like, he looks very light. Somebody in my last video where I showed the picture, they were saying that Devin to them looks like he's 125. So we'll see. Maybe there's things at play that I don't know. Maybe Devin is gonna try to go back down and weight or something. I don't know. Or maybe he knows the difficulty he had making 140 for the Ryan fight. So maybe he's trying to make it easier. I really don't know what's next, but I'll definitely be watching to see where it's at, because I have mixed feelings about it. I don't think the crowd should control your motion and the moves you make. You got to do what's right for you. And I think Devin is, and his dad, definitely influenced by the crowd and what people have to say, and they're trying to respond accordingly. But I don't think that's the ticket. Let me know what you guys think. Church. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that.